Okay, for this question on trigo proving and solving, the difficult part is actually on the tangent to theta, because there will be some students who at the first look of tangent to theta, they will stare at the double angle. So if you stare at the double angle, you are not wrong, and you will be using this. So if you find that you are thinking along this line, it's not that you are wrong, but eventually it doesn't get you to this part. Okay, so actually for this one, right, the formula that we'll be using is based on this thing here. So we always know that tangent x is sine x over cosine x. So if we change this to 2 theta, this part will be changed to 2 theta as well. So that is the one that I'm changing. So I'm changing it to this instead. Okay, and at the same time, of course, secant square, there's no question how to change it. Secant square, there's only one formula. So there shouldn't be any question. How do you change secant square? So the next one will be at the stage where you see the bracket, you should think of making it same denominator. So you should think of making it same denominator. So when you make same denominator, you must also recognize that this happen to be one of the formula for cosine theta. So as you make same denominator, you also need the awareness that this is actually cosine 2 theta. So if you know the formula very well, this one will be easy. Otherwise, you find that you might be spending time like referring here and there, what is the formula? So if you realize that you can either change this to cosine 2 theta, or you change the cosine 2 theta to this, so that eventually it will just be cancelled off. So it doesn't matter which one you change to, as long as you can recognize that they actually belong to cosine 2 theta. And because for the sine 2 theta, it's actually that there's no discrepancy like which formula to use. There's only one formula for sine 2 theta. So you just replace with the sine 2 theta, and it allows for the cancellation that gets you to the proof. Okay, so this one can be difficult if you didn't think of sine 2 theta over cos 2 theta instead. So if instead you think about the double angle for tangent 2 theta, it might get you quite stuck. Okay, and subsequently, of course, if let's say you fail to prove it, you can continue to use the formula. Okay, so the whole thing will just be this formula, and you do your solving from here. So while you do your solving from here, you will encounter cross multiplication, and you will encounter another set of double angle. So you will need to change your double angle. So at this stage, there will be some students who will do this. So at this stage, there'll be some students who will do this, and then maybe they get themselves stuck like, oh, so how do I continue from this? Okay, so some students will just do some weird thing like sine theta equal to 1/4 or cosine theta equal to 1/4, which doesn't make sense. So this kind of this equal to some this, right, is only applicable if it's a 0. So if it's a 0, okay, then it's workable. So in this case, it's not a 0. Again, you must relate back to the double angle. So for this question, actually, is more like a double angle question. So you relate back to double angle, that's where you get your 2 sine 2 theta. Then from there, it will be easy already. From there, the basic angle is quite clean. And then it's 2 theta. So 2 theta will go to 720. Okay. So this part, the first part is the one that's difficult. But if let's say you get stuck or no time, you can just go ahead. You can just go ahead and then just continue with the solving with the proof that you didn't manage to get.